As a digital publisher, in today's video, I'm going to share with you why you should create both high content books and low content books. Okay. We got to get into this because you need both. Okay. Hey guys, I'm Sharlrita DeLoatch. I'm your digital publishing bestie, and I love to talk all things digital publishing. Not only that, I show you how to get to the money, honey. I show you how to make multiple streams of income. Let's get into it. First of all, before we get into the reasons why, which are my opinions and why you should do both, number one, let's discuss what is a high content book versus a low content book. A high content book is what it is. It's a lot of content, it's a lot of words. This is where you're getting into books that are 100 pages or more. Now, I write books that are 50 pages or more. So my books are what you call mini books. They are shorter books, but they give high content. Okay, so there are a lot of words, not much lines. Okay, I actually use the low content books with the high content books, but I'm gonna talk about that strategy in just a minute. But that's what a high content book is. Basically, you have a lot more words than you do lines. Now, low content books is different. Okay, now there's a medium content book as well. I don't create medium content books. Medium content books are what you have your coloring books, your puzzle books, those books that you have to put a little bit more emphasis on the graphics part, and it has more words than the low content books. But the low content books, you don't have to put a lot of words, if none at all. So your low content books are like journals, they're planners, they are notebooks, very low content. So I'm discussing why you need both as a digital publisher. And again, this is my opinion because I publish high content books and low content books, and most of the time they intertwine together. Okay, first off, we got to talk about the money. You got to diversify your income streams, and that's what having both will do. With your higher content books, they can be priced higher, while your low content books are offered are much more of the lower price when it comes to your books. Okay, so like for example, my higher content books, which are like 50 pages or more. Okay, I do a little bit over 50 pages for my high content books. With those books, I usually price those at least 15 to $20. Okay, versus my lower content books, I am going to price those at, like, you may see $5.99, $6.99, $7.99, especially on Amazon KDP. So there is a big difference. But overall, you definitely need to sell a lot more of both in order to make a significant income. But you can definitely diversify your income by having both. And you can take a topic that you're writing a higher content book about, and maybe you could create a journal or planner that goes along with your higher content books. I do this all the time. Now, I don't have the journal or planner that's printed. Most of the time, most of my books come with a planner or some type of something that they can write and do the work, because my books are nonfiction. They help me to show people my expertise. So I do that in those books, and then they come along with some type of worksheets or workbook that is printable. Okay, so you can kind of intertwine them both. All right. Now, another reason is broaden your audience reach. So with higher content books, you have targeted readers who want deep, they want knowledge, they want detailed knowledge, they want the goods. While your lower content book buyers are people that want something quick. They want a journal to write in, they want a planner to write in. They're not looking for strategy, or they're not looking for something more in depth. But your people with the higher content books really are. So they could be two totally different audiences. Okay. Another reason is faster production of the low content books. So just talking about the low content books, it takes you no time to create them. Like, I have templates. You could take the templates that I have and you could create a low content book tonight if you wanted to. You can create several of them tonight if you really, really want to. Okay, so just FYI, in the description, I have 7,500 bundles. Okay, so they are templates, they are planners, they are journals. You take them, put your name on them, brand them, make them look nice. I even included some covers, some KDP covers that are already formatted. All you have to do is go in there, design them how you want it. They are templated, so you can just use them over and over again. I included that too. Get that. You can create your low content book really, really fast. So that's the difference between that and a higher content book. Now, another thing that I love about creating both is the cross promotion opportunity. So you can use your low content books like your, now workbooks are to me considered medium content books, but they can be in the low content book space if you don't have a lot of words, or your journals. You can have them complement the high content books. Like I was saying earlier, I do this with my high content books. Now they're not printed. I could take it a little step further and have them printed. That would be a nice added touch too, and which would be a whole lot more work for me on the back end. But I love doing this stuff. So that would be a great added bonus with my books. They can come with workbooks, which they already do, but they're not printed. They're actually they're already, ready. They're ready to be not printed on Amazon KDP, but you can print it on a printer, so, but you can't think about that. Think about how you can take your topic, your knowledge that you already know about. You're writing maybe a book that is, or you're writing a book series like myself, and you have 50 pages or less. Then what you can do is you can have a workbook that complements that. Inside of the book, you could have them to go to a QR code, have them to scan it, and they can go and buy that workbook that goes along with the book. So you can kind of think of that, the workbook, as a standalone product, but it actually goes with the book, so you can cross promote those things. That's some of the things that I work with my clients on with these strategies, especially a lot of the back end stuff, because it can be a little overwhelming. But once you get it done, baby, it's done. Okay, you don't have to, once it's set up, you don't have to worry about continuing to set this up. So the cross promotion opportunities is love. Now, who doesn't like lead generation? Let me tell you guys something. I get the best leads from my books. Okay, I have a way where individuals that read my books can get on my email list, which generates leads for me, which leads to other things. Okay, my books lead to many memberships. Like, that's the strategy. Okay, you buy a book. Inside the book, you go to the QR code, get a free item. But as then, I'm also sending you emails about the mini membership that goes along with the book. So always making money. So low content books can also serve as a lead magnet too, directing your readers to the higher content books, or vice versa. So however you want to do this, my suggestions, have this stuff set up so we can, live a soft life. You know what I mean? Okay. So let's talk about another reason why, which is, this is number 6, is to increase brand authority. Offering both types of books does show a variety and a way for you to be more established, where people can see that you are established across different formats for your book. Okay, so you're really going to be seen as that girl or that guy that is doing what they do. You are taking your expertise and you're spreading it out to different types of books. You really will be seen as the authority. Okay, I can't, so many times people tell me, and this is not to brag or boast, well, I'm bragging a little bit because I'm that girl when it comes to these books. And I get leads all the time from my books, and I meet people and talk to people, especially in my email, about my books. And many people are writing me saying, basically, with my high content books, it's like having me as your coach in your back pocket. Okay, so I have had many testimonials of individuals that have started their publishing companies, or they have started writing their own books because of my book. So listen, if that's not what the end result you want to have? Yes, I want to make money, absolutely, but to hear those testimonies, it's just so super amazing. So it does increase your brand awareness. Also, balance workload. So with your high content books, it does require more effort and more time, but with low content books can be definitely a creative outlet to keep you productive without the same level of insanity. Okay, I'm going to tell you guys, I've been on this writing a book a month and I fell off big time from it, but I'm picking it back up. And I'm going to tell you that was one of the hardest challenges because it goes so much into writing and publishing a high content book. I don't care how many pages it is. My books are 50 pages or less, and it's still a lot because it's still a whole entire process. Okay. But with low content books, I can crank those out. I know I sat at my computer because I do create low content books for individuals that do not have a design bone in their body and they love my designs. So I got She Writes Digital Hub. You can go there and purchase a low content book, for like 47 bucks, and then you can add your name to it, add your own brand into it, and then you can publish it on Amazon KDP under your own brand. It's done for you. It's like I already did the hard work for you. All you have to do is go and add some stuff to it and publish it, right? So I sat at my computer and created like 5 of those back to back and had them up in my store. And by the time I had them up in my store, they were sold like the next day. So you can literally sit down and create like in an hour, put yourself on a timer. And that's what I did. I put myself on a timer, and I'm loving the timer thing. But I put myself on a timer and I created them because all of my creations make me money. That's something that I tell myself every day. Everything that I create makes me money. Okay. Now, we absolutely love the fact that we can diversify our incomes, but we love the residual income from low content books. You can definitely make a killing. You can make a lot of money on Amazon KDP building a brand around different low content books, like having a journal brand for men, or having a journal brand for moms, or having a journal brand for stay at home moms. You can definitely have a brand on, especially on Amazon KDP, and create that residual income. I ran upon a creator that she makes about 3 to 5K every month residual just from low content books, just from I think from now with low content books it's going to be a little bit more different. You do have to publish a lot of books in order to really get to that level. But here's the thing: all of her books don't sell, but the more you publish, the more you sell, because you'll have a few. Like if you look at a percentage, you'll have 100% of books. Maybe you have let's say you have 100 low content books on Amazon KDP. Okay, you have that. But then when you look and you find that out of the 100, maybe only 25 of those sell. And those 25 make you 5 grand a month. I mean, I'll take that, because yes, I know you're probably looking at it like, well, dog, that's 100 books. But here's the thing: the more you put something out there, it's like the more money will start to come because people have more to select from. I feel like when your customers, even you, think about you as a buyer, when you have more to select from, you opt to buying more. I don't know. It may just be a me thing too. I'm like that with shoes. Like if a store has some flats that I like and they have a black color, a red color, a brown color, I'm opt to getting all 3 colors because I want all 3 colors. I don't want just one. So that's one thing. It's like the more you have in your store, the more you have, whether it's with digital products or even your low content books, the more money you're going to make. Okay. My favorite is that you do build a loyal customer base. This does not matter if it's high content or low content. You're going to build a loyal customer base. People that buy my high content books go on a email list on my Gumroad account. And how they go on the email list, as I explained earlier, they get access to a freebie. And they don't automatically go on the list. They actually have to download the freebie and then they get access to my list. But those people also get advertised for my new books that are coming out. And they, when they're opt to buying one book, they're opt to buying another one. And let me tell you another thing that definitely helps too. If you're on Amazon KDP, whether you are publishing high content or low content books, have people to follow you on Amazon. When you have people to follow you, because I follow different authors, and Kindle always is always giving me a notification. It will say author that you are following just released a new book. So I'm going to go and look to see what they release. If it's, especially it's a favorite author that I really really like their work, I'm going to go and buy their next book. So think about that too, just to give you like that FYI. Like if you are going to build a brand on Amazon KDP, if that's going to be one of your platform, which is one of mine, because of course it's SEO friendly, right? The more books you publish, the more your name comes up with different books and in the different topics that you are diverse in, which I'm diverse in self-publishing and publishing, building a publishing company and marketing and those type of things. PLR, I have some books coming out about PLR. So because I'm well versed in those, I create content around those. My books are going to show up, and when my books show up, people will follow me, and when they follow me, they become fans. So you got to think about the lifespan of your customer. Okay, so not everybody is just going to jump up and buy your books, but if they continue to see things from you over and over again, you more than likely will build a loyal customer base. Okay, so thank you guys so much for tuning into today's video. I hope this helped you when it comes to your digital publishing business. Create your low content and your high content books. Create both. Okay, so on this channel, I love to talk about creating multiple streams of income in digital publishing. So make sure you like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, hit that notification bell so when I upload a new video, you will be the first to know. Now, if you are vast and you want to get into digital publishing, you're like, okay, this is something that I want to do. I want to show you how in my free workshop, you'll get instant access to this workshop where I'm going to show you how to build a profitable digital publishing business in 90 days without the social media. I do not use social media for my digital publishing business, and I love it. Okay, I'm going to show you how you can leverage your expertise and credibility, create products and services that you love without the burnout, give you some actionable insights, some strategies, some tools right there on the workshop, and you'll get instant access by going to sharlrita.com/blueprint. Now, if you want to go ahead and jumpstart, get access to my toolkit. It's the Digital Publisher Success Toolkit, where I'm showing you how to, if you're ready to turn your passion into profits like I have done and many of my students have. This toolkit has all of the resources that you need, and not just all of them, I'm also adding to them. Okay, I just added a new training in there this week. So it is packed with tools, templates, guides for you to go ahead and get a head start. Okay, that template bundle I was talking about, you want to get the 7,500 template bundle, that is included in here as well in this toolkit. Just a FYI to let you know. Go to sharlrita.com/toolkit to get access. All right. So listen, go ahead, be great. Let's go get our books published, whether they're low content or whether they are high content. Get it done. There is room for you. There's not a lot of competition, and we are ready to see your work. So yeah, I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.